you my favorite item that I've ever designed. It is called our Jane by Home Reflections, only here at QVC. Look at the size. I have to tell you a funny story. When I first saw the finished sample, I thought they told me it was going to be $169.98. And because it is a huge, beautiful, dramatic 17 inches tall, I said, oh, okay, that's more than I thought, but wow, is it absolutely just something so special? And then I said, wait, how much is it? And they said it's gonna be on sale for $69.98. I posted this on Instagram and Facebook yesterday. Lots of you were asking me about the price and the item number. Well, we only made it available today, and it's H494410, my creation for you. Here's the backstory. Back in 2022, I got an email because years before that, our buyers reached out and said, what are some of the things that you'd love to see? And I said, I'd love to see a cardinal nativity. The cardinal is a symbol of a loved one that watches over us from above. Every time you see a cardinal, you know an angel is near. And I said, what if we did the first ever cardinal nativity? I've never seen anyone do anything quite like that. And they said, well, that's a nice idea. And then the years went by. And then that was actually, the first email was 2022. Fast forward to 2024, last year, and our wonderful buying team said, Jane, we really want to revisit this beautiful nativity that you talk about, because my youngest Deirdre has collected nativity her whole life. And I said, okay, I want it to be in a pearlized white. I want there to be accents of gold. And I don't just want to have, not that it's a just, but along with Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus, may we have an angel watching over all of us, because we know that that is the symbol of the cardinal. When cardinals appear, angels are near. And so we went through so many iterations, and some were tiny and some were individual figures, but I just thought, along with Valerie's decor in your home, how beautiful would this be? On your table, on a mantel, on your bedside table, in your entranceway. That's where mine is going to go. And then our wonderful buyer, Lauren, said, well, what if it lit up? And when I was a little girl, I had an angel nightlight, and she plugged in. And when my mom would, turn her on at night and say goodnight to Janie and walk out of the room, I used to look up on my little shelf and stare at that angel that was glowing in the night. She was my nightlight. So we decided to make this glow. And I am so impressed with the size and the presence that we brought to you today. The beauty of the angel's face, the sweet little cardinal that has perched on her shoulder, her beautiful golden wings. We've had well over 200 ordered, and I do have to let you know that this is the only order of the year. I think that I was inspired by a friend of mine who years ago said to me, Jane, think big, because when you're decorating for the holidays, a lot of us have really tiny, small things, and make things bigger and have more presence. So you can surround it with poinsettias, or you can leave it as is. And they're all so beautiful. I just loved the expression on Mary's face that we were able to capture as she's gazing on her newborn son, how the cardinal watches over her. I kind of had a feeling of St. Anne from heaven watching over Mary with her new baby. And so that's why we see these little cardinals. Look how the cardinal is looking up at Mary, just like, isn't he wonderful? You will be showering the world with blessings. This truly is your cardinal blessing nativity. Now, we also, in an only order of the year, are giving you the only time that we're doing 4 easy payments, at least today. So the 4 easy payments are leaving us at the end of the day. We've had 400 ordered. There's no other order coming in. We have 1,500 left, and I know that sounds like a lot, but she's beautiful. Oh, thanks, guys. So Justin just dimmed the lights even more. Now, like, I literally almost can't look at this because I'm going to cry, because it just means so much to me, and I know to so many of you. All right, I'll talk technical so I don't cry too much. But there are just, like I said, the batteries that we always have lurking around the house. You're going to take your 3 AA batteries and you're going to put them on the inside, and then every time you turn it on, actually 2 AA batteries, or is it 3? It's 3. I can't read because it's in the dark. You turn it on, and when you turn this nativity on, it lights up. And then it's going to light up at the same time for 6 hours every single night of the holiday season. I wanted to make sure with those batteries, you got a lot of glow time. So it's actually going to be 40 days. So if you light your Cardinal Nativity before Thanksgiving, it's going to glow into the new year. Personally, I would not put it away. My mom had a Hummel nativity set that I keep out year-round. And I have to say, I've worked here a long time. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen a Cardinal Nativity set ever. It has been a labor of love from me to you, because when I say this is my design, it truly is. It's exactly what I wanted. I remember when they showed me the drawing of Joseph and Mary and the baby, and I said, but to me, the Cardinal, they're beautiful, brilliant red wings are our angel wings of protection. So think of this as a gift to someone who needs to be reminded that they're always protected by that beautiful angel. Think about this as a gift to someone, and that's what was me. I lost my mom when I was in my late 20s, and you know, as hard as that was, her wisdom and her joy and her love, I've kept her alive to you and so many people. David Venable still says, a very wise woman once said, and quotes my mom, and he never met her, but you know what? I think my honey actually did. So every time I see a flash of red and I see a cardinal, I think that's the spirit of my mom watching over us. So this is going to be your dear friend Tara. Tesher mentioned on Instagram and told me she's buying this because that's her dad. And I love the fact that we made it very subtle, that we were able to give you something so beautiful and so endearing. And maybe like me when I was a little child and I had that light up angel, she was playing the cello as my nightlight. This becomes your child's nightlight. I'm not here to talk about price, and I'm not here to talk about how amazing this is, but when you get this home and you feel the quality, I mean, this is heavy when you lift it up. That we were able to do this at $69.98, I truly can't believe it. And it is 17 inches tall. It's the only order of the year. You're reserving yours tonight. It ships out on the 18th of August. I'd put it out right away. This beautiful nativity set, but we have an update. For the year, we started with 2,000 that we're shipping out on the 18th of August. There's 800 left. And this is going quickly, and Sandra from Texas is on the line. Sandra, it's Jane. Welcome to the premiere of my heavenly holiday, and I couldn't think of a better way of kicking it off than with this beautiful nativity set. What did you think of our nativity set, my nativity set that's new today?
It is absolutely perfect, and the timing on it could not be better. I have collected nativity scenes for years. Mm-hmm. And I just recently, at the end of May, lost my mother, and she loved art.
Oh, Cassandra, we're connected with that. It's the hardest thing, and yet her love is always with you. Like she's up with my mom right now, and I don't know if your mom liked a cup of tea the way my mom did, but and we get through it, I think, right, Sandra, because we know others have gotten through it, and we also know that their love is always here, always here.
Right.
Oh, I'm so proud that this is going to be part of your collection. I just want you to know my sincere and deepest sympathies, and I hope this brings you joy and you smile and it brings you beautiful memories.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Sandra. I mean, this is what it's about. All right, Justin is standing by with tissues because I will try to get through this presentation. But Sandra, love you, and think of your mom every time this glows. Please do. Thank you so much.
I definitely will. Thank you.
Thanks, Sandra. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, my work is done. That's all it needs to be. So beautiful. You know, my nativity sets have always obviously been important. We often put a small one under the tree. This would be beautiful under the Bethlehem Lights white trees that all sold out yesterday, because this is a bigger presence, obviously, than really any other nativity set I've seen on QVC. The glow is so beautiful. I will turn it off, by the way, you guys, this is very heavy, so I'm being very gentle, and I say that with all due respect. So there's an on switch, and then there is a timer switch. But I just wanted you to see how pretty it is when it's not lit. Sometimes our decor for the holidays, when it lights up, it's pretty when it's lit, but you kind of lose some of the magic. And I think now you really get to see the sculpting from the gold of Joseph's staff. And it's so cute. I found an email that I had sent to Lauren, our buyer, years ago. Oh no, I'm good. Justin literally is coming with tissues. I love you so much, Justin. You're the best. But I wrote, white has to have an angel, gold accents, cardinals, and like some of them had too many. I mean, when I say it was just a labor of love, it was. And I love what our friend from Texas just said, that she's never seen one like this before. I haven't either. I just thought, when you think about what a cardinal means, that when a cardinal appears, angels are near, and not just any angels, our loved ones are near, that what better way to depict that is in this loving, holy family with the angel protecting them as the years go by. What a beautiful gift to a family with a new baby. What a beautiful, beautiful gift to remember our loved ones. What a stunning way to decorate your home. And I'm so proud we were able to bring it to you tonight. And I really did think it was going to be $165. I really did. And I'm like, well, okay, I get it. Look how beautiful it is. Oh, it's sold out. Now I'm going to need the tissues, Justin, because it's sold out. Okay.